could it be that we're back to Danganronpa 2, and that I'm Kevin Hind,
and I'm Candidate409,
and that the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
you're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
You're all Ultimate Despair? Don't be stupid! In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair. That was us?
What is this Ultimate Despair?
Oh, somebody didn't study when I told them to.
For terrorism, coup d'etats, wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world.
That day was a mass suicide, diving from a high building into a giant flame.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The Ultimate Despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go.
You know, also I said this off screen, but there's still a partial, a part of me that's like, this Makoto might not be real, so some of this information he's given might also not be real.
They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything.
I like how there's actual
kill.
pictures, obviously with like a filter over them, but
part of a dangerous group like that?
I mean, you would, I believe, but
Well, yeah, he's a Yakuza.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair. Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth. Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's my evil
one who
twin.
knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
yeah, there was a page they tore out.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Huh?
Why? Why
That doesn't sound like something
that?
he did. It was a single page he tore out, but not entire profiles.
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Also, I like how the inside of the mouths is the one thing I can definitely notice.
Yeah.
Because now they're like kind of more natural colors, and they used to be really reddish.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Are you telling us to answer that? Oh boy. Amen's Gambit. Alright. Kill. I'll kill us all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is just draining my health.
Okay.
I got it! He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor. That's right. After seeing the file, you learned that everyone, including him, was Ultimate Despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes.
No, that does seem in character for him, but...
Or despair. I sort of understand that. Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys? There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair. I don't need a twist like that. It might seem unbelievable.
The second time he said that.
Memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right! There's no way we do something like that! Don't turn away from the truth!
Man, that was fucked up. Nagito had some woman's hand.
That was a weird daydream.
What was that just now? A memory? Or somebody's fucked up fetish? But... that person... that was Nagito, right?
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Oh, when they said they were the limbs of her, were they did they literally have body parts?
Some of them.
That's kind of... okay, that's kind of messed up.
A little bit.
Only a little bit messed up.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. Alright then. Let's just keep going and see where this goes. This is Barrack and he's found our hope of Vision of Night. Okay. We just got it, so it might be important.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair. Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies. How can you say
Yeah.
they did all that?
I figured that was the thing,
You
but...
gotta agree with Homestone 1.
Homestone 1. Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
look at the rest of the thing.
Doubt, hope. How much despair is within you guys? There's no way we're all because you're all you killed your friend and you even destroyed your own. That must be it. That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was...
Because the bodies became a bit more proportional because Makoto's head looked really big.
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to explain from before. Like, the bodies got a little bit
Yeah.
better. They got better at anatomy. The
Not
artists.
just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm. What did you say?
Even though didn't she go squish?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
That's somebody's fetish!
Despairs are done.
We're covering all our grounds here!
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, They slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit
So
suicide.
Kazuichi there, I think. I'm trying to see who's who in like these pictures. I don't really know who the first is. It might be Mikan with the hair. Trying to see whose parents would be in the second picture.
The glasses look like Pecco's.
Oh, okay.
But she was abandoned by her parents.
She was an orphan. I was gonna say Byakuya maybe, but he was fake. So
yeah, that's not the
So I don't know.
The glasses point me toward Pecco, and
Yeah.
you know, getting revenge on your shitty parents for abandoning you.
I guess that's true. I guess Kazuichi's shooting up some punks.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair.
Oh, well, I hope that that's Fuyuhiko. It's used to the iPads right now anyway.
And not just that, some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
I'm glad they didn't show who that was.
Yeah, it's better to censor that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit! So you feel despair towards yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling.
Unless it was literally the 5 of them here. Because obviously there was Kazuichi and there was Fuyuhiko. You're shaking your head at me. Okay.
But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be safe.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program is just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair? So, you're saying this was like a test? I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
I think it's better off without him at this point.
Huh?
If you choose
Yeah.
to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems.
Especially if you're the guy who tried to do that last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is such a fridge horror reveal, and I think that's why I really enjoy it. Because the more you think about it, the worse it gets.
I think I figured out what Hajime is.
What?
Guildman necrophiliac. She's holding her laugh so badly.
But that's not true, technically.
Alrighty. Oh god.
Oh, that's so stupid.
I wonder
Kevin.
how you try to fuck a pancake.
I don't think it really matters. I think through her despair, she materialized back into a real person.
She like
maybe.
popped back up on something.
Yeah, I mean, she's cartoony enough for that to happen.
Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, okay, fine. I'll buy that last one.
You will complete the Hope Restoration program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
Means uploading your avatar's memories into our bodies, also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program.
I really don't see the moral dilemma here.
Yeah, because clearly, if what he says is true, you're all assholes, basically.
Yeah. I read an argument on TV tropes being like, oh, Makoto are actually bad guys because they forcibly change these people, blah blah blah. But that's exactly what Junko did. She brainwashed them too. He's just reverse brainwashing them. There's nothing bad about that.
Yeah, and
Either it's reverse brainwashing them or killing them.
And I suppose it's not bad to forcibly brainwash people to be good people instead of
No, that's not a bad thing.
instead
I
of
don't think.
leaving them to be assholes and like mass
I
murdering
mean,
people.
you can argue free will and shit, whatever, but Junko did the same thing to them.
Well, honestly, if this was actually if it was actually realistic, they'd all be fucking dead by now, because nobody would even give a second thought to even bothering to restore them to being good
unless
people.
it's Makoto, who's like a friend to all.
So like, yeah, I don't see the dilemma. Like, in character, maybe like if there's a chance that this isn't real,
yeah,
maybe you would doubt this, but otherwise, like, there's no reason not to.
What happens to the people whose avatars die? If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
Damn it!
Just upload Minimaru into the
Oh my god! Upload Minimaru.
Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options.
Also, please look at my giant pixels that are on your screen. Woo!
I feel so bad for Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
Oh, like Christ.
If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here? You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality.
I mean, you'll be stuck here with
Let's
Monokuma
just play
forever.
This game forever and ever.
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying to desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he gonna stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out or not? I'll click the ... first.
Wait, we have some time to decide.
Or was there like a alternate ending?
No, I think he's like, oh, that's the wrong answer.
Alright.
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange? You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I knew it. As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Well, my hunch was right too, then, if that is the case.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here.
Haha.
I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
Got it.
Okay.
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right? The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong.
There you go.
Well, I mean, you can defy them.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation?
And it was
How do
gonna
you
be
explain
email.
your actions?
I don't even remember what was in it, but I knew it was the email.
Yes.
I saw
Her email.
You know that the Future Foundation sent you.
Email. To the Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of the hope to the world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with their ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return to the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Once we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Also, I pointed out yesterday that it's really funny that at this point the Future Foundation was just like, oh, we'll take over, we can get, you're a serial killer, whatever, welcome aboard. Everything is for the sake of a hope-filled future.
Even though I thought Toko wasn't a part of their thing for some reason.
Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair. Which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told.
Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether you guys could not run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you.
To me, those words seem much more real. Also, if it was Makoto, then like, there's no way that he wouldn't just immediately run the thing that he said he was gonna run.
Yeah.
So, the person in front of us is.
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking
Cutie patootie.
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not.
Also, I don't think Makoto would let Monokuma stand up for him.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Damn it! He's trying to interfere. Then, prove whether or not Makoto Naegi is real or not. I'm gonna shove that in his face.
Oh, come here, motherfucker! Oh!
I
Alright.
can't hear you. Better luck next time. What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you.
I like the what do you want?
You're getting all riled up. What are you even talking about?
What the fuck is with the timing on this?
Already.
Yeah, I've just given up on the timing. And just like...
Fuck you, Monokuma.
Fever.
Sure about this? I'm not listening.
Come on.
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you. Better luck next time. What do you want?
Shit,
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then
10137. Oh, what? No, it's not. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's 11:30. Shit, never mind.
yeah.
He's gonna beat me. I'm gonna die.
Sorry.
Makoto Naegi. That's who you really are. Then tell me this. Why did you make the password to
I forgot what it was. It was 11037.
11037.
Not 10137.
What was that again?
Can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, you've been found out.
Also, I expect Monokuma to chime in. It's like, well, obviously, it was a clue in the first murder, and that was just his reason, and not.
found out. Then you're... How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track.
That's kind of awesome.
Yes.
Disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program.
I was about to point
So
that out.
anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just want to kill myself!
That was a good line read.
Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. And that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me. I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know
like
what
all
game
of them?
I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
Let me guess. It's gonna be a repeat of the first game. What? I have a bad feeling about this. The reason my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling. Is that what he's gonna do?
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories!
Oh, well, that was sort of what I was expecting, but I didn't expect it to be that big. Alright then.
What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small? She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Neverending.
Well, there's a new pose.
Anyway.
Ah, tits!
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I'd get fucking crushed!
If this was a fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either.
Shrug.
You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless! This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean. Is it just me, or did her personality change? I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know.
We did the thing.
Yes.
You are not bored at all. I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean that is this person's true identity? Byakuya Togami! That's a new joke answer.
Let's see.
The true identity is a spotless hammer!
Enoshima? Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go. And why is someone who died here right now?
Kazuchi's just permanently frozen on that face. Also, I like how they're all together now.
Yes.
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. That she could actually program something like that. This is
Apparently she's really fucking good at everything.
It's the same bitch as Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. Destruction of Hope Peak Academy. Destruction of the world. One took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. What's all this bitch is doing? He's not pulling any punches in the swear words.
Yeah, no.
Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if he knows he's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends. Hell no! Yeah, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program? Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Oh, that's clearly not a trap.
Yeah.
What do you think, Admiral Akbar? That's it. Okay, whatever.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
Fujihiko, don't fall for it.
Hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in the microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Also, I like how literally everybody here except Kazuichi, out of the ones that aren't us, basically, are all the characters who had somebody who they care about die.
Yeah, like a love interest, basically.
Yeah, so...
Because, like, for Fuyuhiko, it's basically canon. Him and Peko are basically...
Well,
like, they
yeah.
have mutual feelings for each other.
Yeah.
Sonya and Gundam, yeah. Even if it is maybe one-sided, I don't think so.
Yeah, once you told me, I forgot what I said.
What did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right?
That is true.
By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. But we can't progress unless we answer her. We have no choice but to answer. How long is the modified graduation program? What you're watching was the Jabberwock Park.
See. The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
I also remember what you said. You said initially that after we found her body, of course, that Hiyoko was supposed to live.
Yes.
And she clearly had, like, not up to that point. Or maybe it is. I don't fucking know. But she has that thing with Ahira, obviously.
By the way, the person that was going to be swapped in, I can tell you this now, was Fuyuhiko.
Oh.
Fuyuhiko was supposed to die there. But the writers thought that was a bit too cruel because of what happened with Peko and stuff.
I actually thought you were going to say Kazuichi, because then everybody who would have been left here would have had somebody who they, like, desperately wanted back alive.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
So that would have made more sense to me, but, like, alright then. Well,
for some reason, Fuyuhiko was supposed to be there, but at the last minute they changed it to be Hiyoko.
Oh, I do like that better, because, well, on one hand, yeah, because, like, but, like, on the other hand, Fuyuhiko did have his arc already, and Hiyoko didn't, so, like, it's a little bit of both, but I do like Fuyuhiko better as a character, so
yeah, I would have, actually, I like the Kazuichi option the best, even though he has the most useful ability, so that's why they kind of kept him around.
That is true. But, yeah, you can make an argument for a bunch of characters in that
Yeah,
sense,
but
so.
Keeping Hiyoko would have vaguely been the same as Fuyuhiko. But, yeah. I'm happy it was Fuyuhiko instead.
Yeah, I think Fuyuhiko works better in this case. Like, if it was between the two of them, Fuyuhiko was a better choice.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, it was Fuyuhiko.
I just wanted to question that, because that was what I was about to ask you earlier.
Yes.
Wrong? And what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean,
every time with you, man.
It's exciting even though you don't get it. It's kind of like superhero cosplayers or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
Also, I like how Hajime is, like, right across from her, but he's, like, the furthest on the right, so everybody else is just kind of in, like, an awkward, like, half circle.
They should have been, he should have been in the center and everyone should have been kind of around him, but whatever.
Because now it's kind of awkward, but whatever.
Yeah.
Just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a killing server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's just a game after all.
I think I know what she is going to do when she would resurrect them.
What?
Because early in the game, they mentioned something about, well, I could refer to the group, but resurrecting the ultimate despair. AKA just putting herself in all those bodies. I wouldn't put it past her, but let's just see what happens. Just a game.
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
if she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Well, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings. Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, we can finally go back. That's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. Our friends who died will be saved. That's the way beyond. This way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say this is a good ending, right? Is this the bad ending option?
I actually don't know. Let me save.
Well, I'll do the same. Man, this is so tense. I gotta make a save. Because obviously pressing graduate would be the wrong answer, right?
What do you think?
Well, that it is the wrong answer, yeah.
Do it then.
I got it!
Oh, hello.
Don't press it! This is... Junko's
Okay,
trap.
does not matter what you press, it's
No.
just always Makoto, okay. Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
For some reason, the second time my name wasn't bold.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then, this is the guy I spoke to.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! Truly! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I can't stop my How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, you must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
My authority.
I already know the risks of being
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you distrust me.
Just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Hey, little old me. Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Then, everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
Well, sort of, but...
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Keiko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
That's messed up.
Don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Junkify all mankind.
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Country Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world! With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete! That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that, because there was something she didn't do. And the reason is...
The rules.
Yeah, the rules is what I figured.
I see!
I want to read all the other answers before I
Yeah.
pick the new again.
It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko
It's pretty lawful evil like that.
as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the status of blah blah blah.
The rules were protecting us?
God damn it, nobody ever lets me speak!
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I will forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You try to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
I like how our title keeps evolving.
That's my Makoto.
Yeah,
You
it does
understand
that.
me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Clearly.
Could it be she talking about them right now? No reserve questions.
I see.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh,
Yeah, so they did
I totally
jump
forgot
off
you're
the
a
building.
survivor
Oh,
of the
okay.
reserve course.
Oops.
By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. Oh, that was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
Eyeball flames out of their eyes.
I have no idea.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If you choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game. Even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It's all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Is it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too much.
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
The first she's heard of it. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out of Junko doesn't know about it might be dad. Shutdown sequence.
Yep.
I see.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So so I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
So the thing that's gonna be activated is there's not enough people.
I see!
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here. Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Damn.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
You know, before you guys say anything, shut up.
I wonder what Toko would say to
Man
that.
isn't excited by big women. Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Byakuya, you're alive! Skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up, too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
So if you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed to their ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. The Killing School Life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about
Seeing these 3 again.
Yes.
we have
Makes
enough
me
to
happy.
activate
Yes.
the shutdown sequence?
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despair.
You said it again! Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
In this messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what'll happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you enter the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything,
Just be
or else they won't
honest.
agree to do it.
Oh, shut up. And you too.
I didn't say anything yet.
Yeah, but just shut up. I don't like you.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program,
We're gonna refer back to original selves if you're into the program. Lose mana coins!
I see.
That's a funny joke answer. I like that.
Yes.
does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it.
And by the way, don't worry, if any of you guys do anything, we got a serial killer lined up right by the thing.
By the Computo.
By the computer, so as soon as you do anything, yeah, don't worry about that.
That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Well, you know.
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
Don't scare them, Makoto.
The real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like... really nice.
But still,
That's a good line.
Even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that. It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her, too? Lose our memories of this world, we're also gonna forget she ever existed? What is with you liking characters that just...
Get retcon. Yeah, I know. I like the retcon girls.
If that happens, does it really mean that she, her existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we wouldn't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past. Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first
I could name you a few reasons. For one thing, you like blondes. For another thing, Sonya likes the occult. For another thing, Fuyuhiko's a Yakuza. Pekka would follow right behind.
Yeah. There's some who I'm like, I don't know why they would, but like, yeah, for a lot of them I can see, you know, I can see it.
Akane's an idiot.
Yeah, she's an idiot. I could see Gundam believing he was on that side anyway.
Yeah, Gundam would be pretty easily swayed. Mikan wanted attention.
Yeah, and she kind of fell in with this crowd anyways, from what it seemed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see, I can pull up the report cards so we don't forget anybody.
yeah.
Nagito's already crazy.
Yeah, he didn't count, though.
He's already fucking nuts. Nekomaru seems a little weird.
Yeah, but I guess he was like, yeah! There's a whole team going here!
He wanted to manage the team.
Yeah, like, I think...
Ibuki, Mahiru, and Hiyoko... Hiyoko's already a bully.
Yeah.
So, it would just be excused.
Well, to be
for
fair,
her to be
the other
people.
two were friends with two of the other ones that were in this.
Yeah.
So, like, they kind of got... It's easy to see them getting dragged along.
Hajime.
I don't know. He seems the odd man out because again, he's the only survivor of the thing. So that
also Terra, I hope.
Terra, but Terra like
could have also been attracted to Junko because he fucks anything that moves.
Yeah, that's simple enough for me for that one. So all right.
The ultimate imposter, probably for the same reason as Mikan, because they don't really have an identity.
Yeah, I guess.
And Junko would have made them feel like they belonged or something.
But alrighty.
But Hajime.
Yeah, I feel like he might have not been part of this, but I don't know.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
What, like Nagito?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, you gotta do some reviewing.
Alright then.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
I like the little Hajime with the Monokuma.
And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win? Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Same as with the killing school life. I just remember what occurred there. Particular word, method. Try connecting those dots. Should be an answer there. Logic dive?
Yep.
Alrighty. Don't tell me you have to go on the top. Oh, okay. I can still make that. Okay. Oh, alright. That seems fair. Thanks to weird orientation, I don't even know which one is the right one. Apparently this one.
Oh, what?
Oh, come on. Had it. Get up to the part where you have to jump over the pit and then,
Ouch.
Oh, that was all necessary. The Jingle Machine wants to lure. Oh. Oh, come on. Alrighty. That by cheating out the system. Really? Got to be kidding me. And the high encoding has started. So, not really in with okay. That's alright though. Oh, really? Don't immediately put a pit there. Oh. Question 2. Illumination.
Damn it.
The killings, I guess. Because they didn't know she was in here, probably. So Hajime made this the ultimate snowboarder, or whatever this is? Oh, come on, really?
Maybe.
Crap. Come on. Turn. Turn the other way. Turn the... Fudge nuggets.
I know. It's bullshit.
Question 3. You could force the killings. Surveillance camera?
I know, I wanted surveillance camera too.
Well, I went on that one because it was a caramel. No, I didn't even see the answers yet. I was still looking at them because that's what happens 90% of the time. It's the first time I pick, it was wrong.
Yeah, no.
But I like surveillance camera.
I like surveillance camera too. It's pretty great.
Oh. Yes? I died near the end. That was great. Because I jumped instead of... I keep doing it!
You're right at the end!
I know! I keep thinking I have to jump here. Because I saw, like, the... Okay.
And then you fall off.
Okay. Alright. Is it?
No.
It might be.
You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school line, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Titty Typhoon again. They really just like showing off Titty Typhoon.
Because that's the greatest thing.
Broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation. The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
Oh. I hope none of Volterra Terror.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw. So
I
you
need
guys
some
were watching
rage.
us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times.
I thought it was pretty cool.
But the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the
Pervert.
outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There was no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I use to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Oh, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is teacher's final decision. Become the Black and escape!
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my position as your acting teacher, you know? What is that? What does that mean? Does it mean in the end it won't just be a majority vote? After the vote, I'm gonna judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like we shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to lie like that. What expression with despair?
No matter what you do to me,
I like our actual portrait was shaking this time.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. And I always fell into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
The name, I've heard it before. The person was called the Ultimate Hope, but that shouldn't be all it was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else before. I recall that person was a Dark Dave of Destruction!
I see.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Huh? Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible? The future foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it Mankind's Hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
You thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Oh. Huh?
What? What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Roll the clip! Okay, so, you didn't see it, but the viewers did. Earlier on in the game, you joked, Hajime's ability is to have many abilities. Yeah, you were right. His power was to have many powers. So technically, every other guess you had was correct, too!
Including the snowboarder?
Yes.
Oh.
So,
well, that's neat.
He has the power to have many powers.
Alrighty then.
But that was the guess. You got it.
Huh. Alright then, let's see where this goes.
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
Yeah, you were right.
Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura.
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura. I will say I didn't entirely see that one coming.
And that is one of the twists in this game that, like, everyone knows, so I'm happy you didn't know that.
Oh, no, I had no idea at all. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's not a well-kept secret.
Alright, I guess that's why he sounded like such an asshole in the flashback.
Good news,
Yeah.
Hajime!
Okay.
Even though you were marked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from a reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's
I have no
name is
idea what the
fake.
answer is.
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
If he created hope,
Well.
it would be Izuru.
There, I got
No.
it.
Okay.
This is unrelated, but apparently people like to, or the wiki states this as foreshadowing. But in your first conversation with Gundam, he asks, "What's your true name?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not that maybe he knew that. I don't know. But yeah, sort of like the Chihiro and you seem familiar or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Such an amazing talent like that.
In order to hide Izuru's
It's
identity,
no, not that one.
was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's
No.
name is fake?
There's no
You don't have much
doubt
time,
Hajime
so
Hinata.
can we just tell you?
I guess so, yeah.
It's the cult cultivation plan. Because that was like the plan to do the on Makoto's statement. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I figured it was on Makoto's statement, but I didn't know.
Yeah,
what
you have
it
to do the whole cultivation plan because that's basically them talking about
was. Okay, yeah.
the thing. Yeah. Also, we're gonna keep going until we're done.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. Makoto, damn it. See, it wasn't him, but it's still like
Good news, even though you were marked, he had a talent all...
How can someone have such an amazing...
In order to hide it, was he hidden in...
Then Hajime's... There's no doubt... I've always had that name. Then Izuru is your fake name?
I wonder what happens if we die here, because, like,
Hey,
we can't technically get a game over in the same way.
More last-minute plot twists.
No, the Monokuma pops in and he's like, "Hajime, you are the Blackin, da da da."
Oh, well, I guess we're about to find out.
Oh shit.
Time's up!
Oh, son of a bitch. Like, oh fuck. As
Well,
long as this is a game world, you gotta follow the rules.
Rules?
Is it not voiced?
No.
Your current selves will disappear, and all your effort and suffering will, like, be reduced to foam.
Is it going to end here? Without
end.
seeing the truth or the future?
That one was voiced.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't expect I'd have to do the Junko voice, like, for real.
Until the very end.
Alright.
I take the headset off because it kind of mutes myself, and I don't sound proper, so I'm like, the voice isn't gonna be consistent.
Okay.
Good news, even though you were marked, he had a talent all...
How can someone have such an amazing...
In order to hide it, was he hidden in...
Then Hajime's... There's no doubt... I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your fake.
Oh, another thing to note. Hajime Hinata is actually a very plain name.
Okay.
Like, that's a very common name. Sort of like how Tanaka is also kind of a common name, which is why
Alright.
Gundam acts like a fucking asshole.
How can someone
Alright.
have such an amazing...
Or linked with that, but yeah.
Then Hajime's...
It just sort of emphasizes how plain he is.
Hey,
I do not want any...
Sort of like if your name was like Joe Smith or something.
Come on. What's the best way to do this?
I'm not sure.
How can someone have such an amazing... In order to hide it, was he hidden in Hajime's... There's no doubt, I've always heard that name ever since... Then Izuru is your... Hey, you weren't... I didn't know what anyone last... You created hope?
Oh, you had it!
Oh, well. I think that's gonna be it. Oh my god. Again with this.
Stop making it so hard for him, Makoto.
I like how that time I didn't even go through the whole thing. Yes, let me try. Damn, Makoto, don't fuck this up for us.
Do you want to be stuck in the computer forever?
It's your ass on the line, too.
Guys, stop! I'm not trying to do this. It's other people's
talking over me.
White noise over me.
Someone such an amazing. In order to hide it, was he hidden in Hajime's? There's no doubt. I've always had that name ever. Then Izuru is your. Hey, you weren't lying. I didn't know what he. You created hope.
Got it.
There we go.
Yeah. There you go, Makoto.
Oh, why?
Don't screw us on this.
Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan? What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder, and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project.
Oh. So, wait, okay, so that joke I made earlier about, like, the midichlorians impregnating, Makoto's mom was actually kind of accurate, but maybe with him? Sort of?
Vaguely.
Vaguely? Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
They were finally able to
I shouldn't make jokes anymore.
stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From them group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
When you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, Hajime gets out of here. He's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies. He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
I forgot that
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. There, I have to read it. I'm going to disappear. 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 Ew. That's some hairy guy going on there.
Yeah, I know.
But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I'll be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along rather well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, entire existence are boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Is that me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh? Also, he's also the traitor! Technically.
Well, technically, I guess.
So, that guess was also correct.
Voted you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me.
Also, I guess technically the Ultimate Revolutionary was also right.
Yes.
Right.
No, he's the ultimate everything!
Just so you know.
Well, I mean, but I meant it as like the one who started the thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, you were also right about that.
Okay.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved. Become the Blackened. It's the only way. I'll choose graduate, but that's not what I'm supposed to do.
No, you have to click that, actually.
Yeah.
Just need to choose graduate.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
if you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is, we have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
Yeah, I like how that voice sounds so much like the one that I do.
Rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it.
Well, actually...
The guy you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to stop the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way.
Another way?
As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
If they're a vegetable, couldn't they technically input new memories into them? Like they're doing now anyways? Technically?
To that.
And which is true despair?
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why did it turn out like this?
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but... I want to see Pekka one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that. This is all the Future Foundation's fault.
They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Oh. Well, I mean, hope or despair. Telling us to choose? Choose between that. Why? Why do we have to choose? Don't worry, we have 52 hours left.
Can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this.
Well, Makoto
Now,
doesn't either, technically.
my existence is going to disappear?
I mean, he does, sort of, but...
I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem. That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever 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 and ever.
Hello. I recognize that effect. Okay, but jokes aside, I don't know what she's doing. Hello, everyone.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Okay, that's not the right answer.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue.
So like how it was Monami, even though it wasn't Monami there.
Eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party.
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regimen.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well. There's no need to think about it. I won it. This ending.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What are we supposed to do?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world
No,
will
wait, I think
continue
I
to
might
loop.
Let's see if I can
An
use this.
eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Aha!
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junko.
All right, I'm gonna showcase my... Just leave the BG... Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a...
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
All right,
And with this, the world...
An eternal game utopia.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master. Yay! Yes, there's a...
And with this, Juka...
All right, I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the PG... Hey, can I take...
What to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Could I begin with a...
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Wanted this?
All right! A game
And with this, the world...
An eternal game you...
Aha.
I swore.
What do we do?
Absorb a second statement, shoot at the first.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Rocky. Is that you?
I don't know.
Does this mean my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think we're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. I'm tired of getting mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? And if we lose our memories, there isn't a trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Chiaki, can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But
This isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime. This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Oh my god.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
This is me? Is this really me?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Is this me? Is this me? So uncool. Totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what? I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be. There's no way we can. It's the future found. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will. You should even be able to create the future.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what will happen? I don't
You
want
gotta
to
shoot
sacrifice
like all of
myself.
them.
It's not like
All
I'll
of them.
appreciate. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
Thought I just had to shoot that specific one.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
Even so,
I don't want to sacrifice myself.
even so,
it's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
Even so, I
like that scene.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
What are you doing?
Mashing the button.
Oh.
Ah! Give me strength, life! Ah!
Look out for Hiko, your eye.
You turn back into ultimate despair. You might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not the responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair.
Oh, we're back already.
A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember.
Oh, okay, now he's just holding. Oh, I guess you could have just pulled it, maybe.
Oh, I thought no, I think it was clicking and this one's holding.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, we'll not even
No.
remember where everyone died.
I was just shooting everything.
Yes.
Future. Future. Future.
Turn back into ultimate
Future.
might be killed by the future.
Future.
It's your responsibility.
Future.
Responsibility.
Future.
Future foundations.
Future.
Hope and they're both just a
Future.
conclusion will never be
Future.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, no, he's turning into Mondo.
He turned into Kyondo.
It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away.
I've decided to turn Super Saiyan.
I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Oh no, with the leg!
Future.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is going to continue for... If you don't want that, just turn off the game!
I can't back down!
Oh god.
Come here, Junko!
Success.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Retreat.
Damn it!
No matter how many times I...
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is going to continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Never did then. This is the white noise was gonna block me, but nope. Oh, Panic Talk Action 2? Jesus Christ.
I don't want
Fever time!
You have no argument.
Come here!
There's no
Come here, bitch.
Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Zero! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just
Oh,
give
there's
up already.
fever right back up.
You're not hope.
Negative
I
time.
don't lose anything. Any choice is despair. You're not
I don't think so.
You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything. No, that's wrong.
I like how that was the,
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
But don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence,
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence. And from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient
I hear the
is going
theme.
to happen.
Yeah!
This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it, like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light, for one who shined that light. It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
I just noticed his things.
Yeah, they're screws, yeah.
Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Only B's.
I barely got a B.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
I'm back!
This is ridiculous.
Yes. You know, I'd say I feel bad for you, but, you know, you got rid of me. What am I in all this? Could have protected you, but nope. Wait, you are me. Then... Oh no, not this again.
Take this, big brother!
Dumb physical physics, though. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna like this. I don't think I'm gonna like this at all! No, not again! Oh no! Oh, at least I am fabulously.
Oh, it's not voiced?
I don't know. Oh no, it is.
This is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you experience the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. It's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
Is just so
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
So, this is the end. But, it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Jeez, I got some dust in my eye. What the fuck is this? Game over! I think. I think I'm over at this point. I don't think that's very funny, actually. This is the end for me.
Me too.
Giant cell phone! Well, let's just toss that shit onto eBay. Alright. And so, the incident's coming to an end. It's riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, and sheer irrationality. It's about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than any Hope Speak's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, none in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
Can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair. And they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. Just, however, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Then let's go.
Master!
We must create our own futures, too.
Yo, I'm actually kind of offended that you guys didn't think to invite me onto the cyber adventure. I mean, I would have been totally down for that.
Me neither!
And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
Alrighty then.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's over!
It's over! Except I'm still dead.
Ultimate Swindler.
Alright then.
Yeah, it should be Ultimate Imposter. It's
Alright,
mistranslated for the,
awesome.
thing.
Anyways, I like that. I like the ending bit overall a lot.
Yes.
I said to you off screen, I wasn't sure how I felt about the 5th case, but I definitely liked the overall thing. So I'm happy with that.
So, what do you think overall?
Again, I liked it. I'm not sure what else to say. It's a good sequel. I always have trouble formulating my thoughts, but
Better or worse than the first, or like about the same?
There's parts where I'm like, I didn't like it as much, but there's parts where it improved. So it's about the same, I'd say.
So it's a good sequel.
It's a good sequel. I don't know if I'd rate it higher or lower. It's kind of too soon to decide on that.
Yeah. I know it's quick to hit you with that, but I'm just wondering.
over the course of the game, there were some things that I disliked more than than I did in the first game, but I can't say that makes it by definition worse. So it's about the same level. I'm gonna put it for now. I mean, obviously you have more of a connection to this game because this is the first one.
Yeah, this is the first one that I played.
And,
I watched someone play Danganronpa 1.
And obviously I was the one who played the first game first, so yeah. I'm gonna be more attached to that one, obviously. So that makes it even harder to decide.
Yeah, so like that's why like I'm not expecting you to have a solid answer at the moment.
So I'm just gonna answer with I don't know.
Yeah,
overall.
it's better. It's not better. It's okay if you don't know.
I'm gonna put it on the same level.
Yeah. But I agree. I think both are solid games. They both have their weaknesses and their strong points.
Yeah, though I would say that like, a good weakness or a strong weakness of this game is definitely like parts with the third case, which might put it lower. Like, even like. Personal opinions aside, it might, like, quality-wise, might put it a little bit lower.
Because the third case is a mess because of the writing, and they couldn't decide
so the overall writing might be less solid because of that, but I don't know if it actually is or not. But the third case really is like the only thing that like
stands out as being really
is
bad.
the only thing that can be considered like objectively bad, because like I subjectively had problems with the fifth case, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't good. That's the thing. Like, I have some objective qualms with it. I don't know if I have to necessarily go into detail about that.
Yeah.
Part of it has to do with
the bullshit ending and
the ending, but also just the fact that I'm not a big fan of Nagato's powers. Yeah. So there's that, but overall, again, that doesn't make it worse necessarily, but it's some minor gripes that I have. I don't remember that picture at all. Close up of Byakuya's face, just from the trial, I think, but alright, we're not Byakuya.
Tsugami.
Yes. But, yeah, no, definitely enjoyed myself. I kept pestering you to record this game, so...
Just because, like, voice acting, I feel like I'm doing such a shitty job.
I honestly think you did fine.
Okay. But once we
if anything, the worst voice, I think, is my Nekomara voice, because it was inconsistent as all hell.
Oh, well, it was fun.
It was fun, but it was inconsistent as all hell.
My Ibuki voice was really inconsistent, so both of us had the one.
Also, Mechamaru is a thing that happens.
Mechamaru!
I kind of forgot about that for a moment.
Yeah.
But, while being a weird thing, I did enjoy it,
yes.
so... I liked it better as a character going through a weird transformation than I did,
to Yando?
Yeah, because that was kind of just like,
really
that just kind of
random.
happened,
Yeah.
and didn't really end up going anywhere, so,
Who's your favorite character?
Ooh, there's a tough one right there. I don't know, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Favorite girl is Chiaki, obviously.
I would probably agree with that one.
My favorite boy is probably, Fuyuhiko. Or Gundam. Depends on my mood.
It depends. If I'm gonna go with favorite character, just like purely for like the meme value, it's probably gonna either be Gundam or in a close second Nekomaru. But
Fuyuhiko's
character-wise, Fuyuhiko definitely.
Fuyuhiko, he's very well voice acted. He's very well written. His arc's really good.
I like his character a lot.
I like his character a lot. Yeah. But, yeah, he's definitely my favorite out of the boys. I like Hajime a lot, too, actually.
Yeah, but it...
Oh? Hello, Monomi.
I don't know what that was! I think I had some, teriyaki stuck in my throat. We got an Easter egg!
Oh, fuck, I'll turn my mouse back on. We got a little Usami?
Usami
strap. Oh, that was the thing she tried to give us at the start of the game. But
yeah,
everyone threw on the floor.
Oh, we got Danganronpa. If
what?
Yeah,
that's the novel.
Okay.
It's an AU novel.
Alrighty, but
it's actually really interesting.
Well, we'll be looking at that soonish, but and we have island mode. Alright. But for now, We are going to thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time when we're going to dive into the non-vital parts of the game. So for now, we're going to thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.